It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Washington Commanders. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Play action. It's Jackson. He finds his man. Complete. It's McKinney. A huge play there right off the bat. 44 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now here's Samuel on the end around. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
18 Cardinals.
They'll motion McLaurin left. They'll run with Gibson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going for it. Huntley. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Huntley off of play action. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
You look at this Baltimore defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offense.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's Huntley. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check smash. Check smash.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Street. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let go.
Huntley to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Come on.
3rd and 12. Here's Huntley. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To throw, Huntley. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42.
19 driver.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Jahan Dotson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to 15.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Huntley looks to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
60 Vikings.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Gibson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Two minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Now Jackson on first down. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Jackson's going to keep it. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Jackson going to shift him around. It's complete, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He's got it to Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Washington. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action with Huntley. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Huntley. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
3rd down. Here's Huntley now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A handoff for Gibson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Once more, Gibson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
19 Tigers.
Here's a give to Gibson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
70.
That's good for Washington.
They'll run. It's Gibson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
A carry for Gibson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Gibson, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Now Gibson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And a ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they'll let McLaurin try and run. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Huntley trying to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Commanders 17. Ravens 15.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
13.
Play action. It's Jackson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, they brought the lead into this 3rd quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the 1st half.
Jackson. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. 1st down, here's Mitchell. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and some things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
22, Commanders 17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Jalen Armour Davis, the one to get the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinals.
Here's Huntley. This one left side caught by Gibson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Huntley off of play action. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Huntley looks to throw again on 2nd and 10. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, Huntley. On the move to his left. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Mustang 19.
They're going for it. Huntley. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2nd and 6. Now Jackson. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Jackson to throw. He's got it. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, from where we sit, Brandon, it certainly appears that that touchdown should just about do it.
Probably, but I'll play the analyst here. You know we've seen some crazier endings.
That we have, and maybe we should sit back and make sure we can stay around for the ride because it could be a wild finish.
Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Ravens 29, Commanders 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Here's Huntley. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
Riggs. 65 cat. Ready.
Now Huntley. Pass complete, Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Rig alert. Stop below 18.
Huntley. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. Down the right sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And that pick 6, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one,
They kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
There he goes, left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Let's go now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
23.
And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Ready.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were